live from the Emmys.
Sam Rubin and Jessica Holmes, we are live from the Emmys indeed, and a little bit of Emmy history of sorts. How often does a married couple, both very successful actors in their own right, are each individually nominated for an Emmy? I don't think very often. William H. Macy, Felicity Huffman are here.
Hi, you guys.
Do you regard yourselves as parts of Emmy history?
Yes, we are parts of Emmy.
We're mainly the history part.
Yeah, they will study us in film school.
And I love what William said when he walked up. He's like, I don't know how many couples have done it, but I think it's a pretty big deal. And it is a big deal.
I think so.
And getting ready tonight, does that add to the fun of it all, the fact that you both are nominated?
Yes, it really does. It's a double date. And I think as long as you support the other person, it makes you less nervous.
I ran upstairs and took pictures of her getting dressed and everything. There's a whole team. And
Yeah.
A whole team. It's
That'll be
true.
great.
An army.
The Glam Squad, Felicity Huffman, of course, for American Crime, William H. Macy, of course, for Shameless. And is there one collective acceptance speech that you'll just pull out of her purse
Yeah,
if need
just
be?
change
Yes,
the name.
just fill in the blank. Yeah,
That's genius. We should totally do
we
that.
should do that.
We don't have acceptance speeches today,
No,
so.
we don't think it's necessary this year.
Well, I tell you what, this is a phrase we're going to hear throughout the course of the afternoon. This era of peak TV, or the second golden age of television. You both have had considerable success on the big screen and in television. Do you think that's true?
Yes, totally. I think some of the best stuff being done anywhere is being done on television. I mean,
Yeah.
second golden age has been used a lot, but good grief, there's not enough time to watch all the quality stuff on TV.
And look what ABC did with American Crime, that they're changing the face of network TV. I think you can watch anything, anywhere now.
Absolutely. And I would imagine you two get scripts all the time. You're like, oh, that's good. I wish I could do it. Oh, is that the case?
No.
Or is it not as much good stuff as maybe?
saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep that rumor going.
Well, but to that end, you're just wrapping up season 8 of Shameless, and you were saying in your mind, because often the shelf life of these shows, 5 to 7 years, you want to go for 10?
Yes. That's
Really?
the rumor I'm spreading, that
Okay,
we're going
why?
10 years. I love having the job. I love the writing. I love the cast that I get to act with. I love the stories we tell. I find it wonderful in this election year when some people are saying the sky is falling, the sky is falling. I think all you have to do is look at the television landscape and you see how accepting America is of America. I mean, the guy who's probably going to win in my category is playing a transgendered person, and he is beloved. I think that speaks volumes.
Yeah.
Both of you enjoyed tonight. It's so good
And
to
you
see you
look
both.
gorgeous.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks so
She's
much.
smitten.
Right.
She's a smitten kid.
There.
Thank you.
Thanks. Nice to see you both. Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.
There we go. That's pretty
Enjoy
exciting.
tonight.
Look
It's
at that.
the best way to kick off the show.
No question about that.
Hi, Sam.
And, you know, now I see you, Sam Rubin and Jessica Holmes. We're here. We're gonna, you know what? Let's say hi to the people who are helping us, and then we're gonna bring up another Emmy
yeah.
nominee. Well,
Well,
hello.
Nolan. Hi,
no, okay, no.
honey.
Here's the crazy thing. If we rolled back tape from the red carpet shows Jessica
Yeah.
and I have done with you, you would start here, and now, of course, have eclipsed us.
Yeah.
Have you gotten too old?
Have I gotten too old? I'm 18 next month. This is like my peak? Is that what you're saying?
No, don't say.
Not really.
You've got a long ways to go. But you're going to, so your whole, I mean, a good part of your childhood has been spent on Modern Family.
Yeah, 8 years.
8 years, so 10 to 18
Yeah.
is a lot of formative years.
We started the show when we were all preteens, and now we're all going to be adults this season.
And I bet you will be close for life, the kids on the show. The fact that you grew up
For sure.
together. Like, that bond is strong, I'd imagine.
Definitely, like, all of the kids are so close, but like, especially me and Ariel,
Yeah.
think that, you know, we're in the Dunphy family, and,
Yeah.
you know, we're all born the same year. It's just like, I definitely know that we're going to be friends for life, and there's just that bond that you just can't break.
Right.
We made this reference to having walked this red carpet several times before, and having done that now and sort of knowing the drill, is it still fun and exciting, or it's like, oh, here we go again?
Well, it's always fun until I come here. It just gets so boring. Ugh.
Is it us, or is it just the whole...
It's mainly this side of the room.
I get it. I understand.
I literally think we could find one from each Emmy carp that we did, an interview. I want to see a montage of that.
Yeah.
Of the years you guys have interviewed me.
I know.
Somebody please make that.
We're on it.
Well, they're working on it
We
right
are
now.
on it.
Enjoy tonight. Have
Yeah,
a good time. Thanks so much. Thank you.
congratulations.
Pretty cool, guys.
Okay, you too, hon.
God, 18, that's impossible to believe,
It's
isn't it wild?
impossible, little Nolan.
And they were actually looking at Manny Rodriguez in the arrival area here. What happens, of course, is all the stars pour on. They're all as gussied up as humanly possible. Who knows more about that?
Lauren Zarian, who's just down the way on the red carpet. Hi, handsome.
Okay, that was the best toss. I know you guys were deciding what to say, but as long as handsome got in, I'm happy. That's right, I'm hanging out here at the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Cam, and I'm going to see what celebrities sizzled and which celebrities sort of burned out on the red carpet. And in case you're wondering, I'm in head-to-toe John Varvatos. Sammy, who are you wearing?
I think I'm wearing Canali.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
And Jessica, always lovely as ever.
Thank you, LZ. Thank you. No, it was fun getting ready. But one thing we need to mention that's a little different for our
Sure.
show this year, Stuart Brazel. She's joining us because, let's admit, social media has kind of taken over the universe.
there is no question about
Yeah.
it. And even though the red carpet is just open, people have been tweeting and I was going to say twerking, but
That
tweeting
too.
and more. Stuart is in an air-conditioned Winner's Walk area. Hi, Stuart. Good afternoon to you.
Hi, Sam. I'm thinking if you start tweeting and twerking, maybe you could start trending. What are your thoughts?
We don't want to see that, Stuart.
Oh, no. Well, I love it that you guys kicked the show off with a bang. We have Felicity Huffman here, actually. She looks so gorgeous on the carpet, perhaps because she had a little time for herself this morning drinking her cup of coffee. But we have our eyes and ears all over the interwebs. We're going to know who's getting here, who's arriving. Here's me with my glam squad this morning. Thank you to Bokeh Salon for getting me Emmy ready. They are the best team. Then I was doing a little stalking of you two. I see, Sam, that you took a selfie here with Jessica. You guys were getting ready side by side. And then finally, here is our host totem pole with all four of us. So it's going to be a great show. I'm going to have all the social media. Talk to you guys soon.
Looking forward to it, Stuart. Thank you.
I tell you what, there are plenty of stars pouring in here to the Microsoft Theater in downtown LA. We're going to talk to almost all of them.
Live from the Emmys. We'll be right back.
Emmy
cutie.
nominees come in all
Cutie
shapes and
patootie.
sizes. Modern Family star, and, little Joseph from the show.
So sweet.
That's so fun. Sherry Appleby is so great
Hi,
and so
Sherry.
gracious. Nice to see you.
Nice to see
Unreal.
you. You look
And if you
gorgeous.
drive here in Los Angeles on Sunset Boulevard, there is a billboard of Constance Zimmerman, your co-star and nominee tonight.
That's right. We are so rooting for her. We really hope she wins.
I was telling Sherry, I said, I finally got a chance to watch Unreal, and I now know what everybody was talking about. It is so juicy.
It is.
A guilty pleasure times 10.
Thank you.
It's
we have
so
the most
good.
fun. We have the most fun making it, and it just really, really feel so grateful that so many people have caught on and found the show.
Yeah, so for people, though, that don't know,
Yes.
the quick synopsis is...
Sure, the show is behind the scenes of the making of a reality show similar to The Bachelor.
Right.
Similar
Enough
being the
said.
operative word.
Similar to The
But you know how that is. There's that whole Bachelor Nation.
Yes.
And they love that show.
Yeah.
But they've embraced your show too.
They love it. I think they love seeing how that show is actually made and all the manipulation and how unreal it actually is.
How much of that kind of crazy manipulation goes on in television in general?
I mean, I think quite a bit of it, having been an actress on the manipulated side. But yeah, I mean, there's so much manipulation going on to actually create a story.
If they say Constance's name tonight, or the writing award,
Yes.
of course, as well, will you
I
literally...
just know I'm going to be crying for her because I know she's going to be crying, and that's sort of why our characters work together. We see the emotions, but she so deserves it. It really, fingers crossed.
Well, we're rooting for her, too.
Thank you.
You look gorgeous, Sherry.
Thank you so
Enjoy
much.
tonight,
Thank
okay?
you.
Have
I
a
will.
great
Thank you.
time.
Nice to see you.
for
Thank you
having
so
me.
much. Thank you much. That is such a terrific show.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to notice something as John Singleton makes his way up here. Lawrence Zarian, notice what he is wearing, Mr. Singleton, because it's very similar
Very it's
to
like
what
a
Lawrence
deep
is.
purple.
Here he comes.
Hello.
Nice to see you, John.
How you doing?
Hi.
What's happening?
You
How-
look very handsome.
Oh, thank you very much.
Two
Yeah.
great shows, American Crime, of course.
American Crime Story.
It's American Crime Story.
Yes.
And People versus O.J. Simpson, where you went behind the camera.
Yeah.
You tell me, when you walked on the set of the People versus O.J. Simpson, did you just think this was a time warp?
Yeah, I thought I was downtown in the real courthouse, which no one actually really wants to be. But it was phenomenal. It was great. I tried to keep be very professional because you're sitting there watching John Travolta,
Yeah.
and he's waiting on the next take and stuff, and then you see Sarah Paulson, who I'm a geek over everything that she does on American Horror Story, and all these actors, and Cuba Gooding Jr., who. It's the first time we've been together since Boys in the Hood.
And so many nominated. The most nominations, I believe, possibly tonight.
No,
22.
Game of Thrones got one more than
Oh,
this.
close
They got us
enough.
by one thing.
Felicity Huffman was just here, and she was saying that American Crime has literally changed network television, standard broadcast TV. Do you think that's true?
Yeah, because they're on that show, at least it's a network show, they're pushing the boundaries, they're pushing
Right.
standards and practices and stuff. But we're cable, so it's
Yeah.
and I think that's look at what's happening in the world. I think the standards and practices have been around for a while now, and they're going to have to make a little bit more of a shift in terms of network to compete.
But an exciting time for television, don't you think?
It's beautiful. Everyone says, "Oh, it's a golden age, golden age." It's actually the platinum age.
There it is.
We're
Nice to
taking
see you,
it up
John.
a notch.
Thanks so much. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Good to see you.
Enjoyed tonight.
Thanks so much.
Congratulations.
Quick break here, and we're back with more. We're live from the Emmys.
The Emmy arrivals. Everybody's pulling up on this beautiful day here in Los Angeles, although hot. But America Ferrera, talking about hot. Gorgeous. And we're so impressed by you for many reasons, but the fact that yesterday you just did a triathlon, we are in awe.
The Nautica Malibu Triathlon.
Incredible.
It's the whole deal. It is the swim, the bike, and the run. So from the wetsuit in the Pacific Ocean, how far?
About a mile swim in the ocean,
25-mile bike ride.
25-mile bike ride, and then a 10K run, 6.2 miles.
And here you're standing, and you don't need ointment or anything?
I got a massage earlier today.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but I feel great, and I'm as proud of that as I am just about anything else I've ever done. It was so much fun.
Was it kind of a bucket list thing for you?
It never was. We just got inspired by a friend of ours who did it to raise money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. So my husband and I raised money as we trained, and then it just became about staying committed to something we said we would do. So.
Well, you said tonight, as you walk in here, not mixed emotions, but a lot of your friends are nominated, some against each other.
Yeah.
We'll handicap a race for you. Tell us two of your friends who are against each other.
Well, I think Tracy Ellis Ross and Amy Schumer are up against each other.
It's a tough
and
one.
I love both of them very much, as I do the other women in the category. So it's very hard to pick.
You're being very good. You know what this reminds me of? The fact that you lately have been involved in politics.
Oh, are you saying I'm acting like a politician?
Yeah, a little bit. But you were at the DNC. You spoke to the crowd. How was that for you? And have you ever thought about kind of dipping your toe into politics one day?
Being at the DNC was amazing. It was so great to be there. It was such a positive, amazing energy, and powerful and empowering.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think about it in terms of a career. I think about it in terms of being an active citizen and about the issues that I care about and the issues that impact me and the people that I love. And so for me, it's never really been a choice. I just feel like if you live in this world and you live in this country, you should pay attention and you should care.
Well, I tell you what, I think people appreciate your remarks so much and so eloquent. Enjoy tonight, America. Have a good time.
Yeah, have a great time.
You too. Stay cool.
We'll try.
And season 2 of Superstore.
Season 2, Thursdays at 8. It premieres this week.
There it is.
Look forward to that.
Yeah.
She's got the whole
America.
thing.
Thank you.
All right, 2 words that are going to excite everybody. I know. It is Tori Kelly.
Yay!
Here we go.
Come on up, Tori.
Resplendent.
Let me help you.
The perfect day for Black Velvet. People
Hi,
are so
lovely.
excited that you are singing tonight.
Oh, I'm excited to be singing tonight.
Talk to us about the rehearsal. What are you doing?
I'm singing Hallelujah acoustically. I have a version of the song in a movie coming out in December. It's called Sing. And yeah, I'm happy to be here. It's my first time at the Emmys.
Well, I tell you what, you did a little preview with Jennifer Hudson at the Toronto Film Festival, and that is about my favorite video clip ever. It's the song people know that song. Should we do a little now?
Oh my gosh, no, we should save it.
Save the voice.
Yeah.
But for something like that, when it's such a big performance, how do you get ready?
I think I'm trying to just kind of keep it light and just be in the moment. I mean, it is a lot of pressure though, that segment. I think a lot of people they've been telling me that a lot of people look forward to it. So I'm like, okay, great.
Yeah.
But no, I'm excited to just pay tribute to the people that we've lost and hopefully just honor them and pay respect. So just to be a part of that is more than I could ask.
And do you have a face in the crowd that you'll look to? You know, you're going to see a lot of famous faces, a lot of people like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Do you have someone that you're kind of look to while you're performing?
If anything, it would probably be my family, but I think I tend to kind of look over everyone just because I feel like I'll psych myself out if I see someone and they make like a weird face. I don't know. But I just kind of look like out into the distance.
And maybe this happened to you in Toronto. It's certainly happening to you here. All these famous people are fans of yours.
Oh, I don't know that. I don't know about that. I'm a fan of like everyone. I'm just fangirling everywhere I turn because this like acting world is a lot different,
Right.
So I don't get to see these people a lot. It's kind of cool.
Well, they're going to be happy to meet you, Tori. Good to see you. Thanks so much. Have a good time tonight. Thank you.
We can't wait for your performance. Thanks,
Thank you
Tori.
so much.
All right, as Tori makes her way down, we're going to take a quick break here. We're live from the Emmys. We're back here with more in just a minute.
Let me make sure she can get
Yes, we'll help her train. Mandy Patinkin and the Homeland crew, of course, they save us all around the world, and they did it last season in Berlin. Mandy, you are joined by your cast here.
Here we are. This is the whole Berlin crowd.
Okay. So
missing a few, but many.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch or English?
Ich spreche Deutsch, but English as well.
That's about the extent of my German. Can you help me?
Yeah. But,
your German is very good, no?
Yeah.
What's it like bringing in new international actors into
it's
the
the
fold?
best. These are some of the greatest actors you could ever wish to work with, and we're the luckiest company in the world because people want to be on our show, and we get to be the beneficiary of it. And you couldn't work with better people if you spent your whole life waiting for it. So.
There it is. He agrees.
You agree, and the storylines are so juicy, and so do you just get so excited when a new script comes down?
I do. I can't get over what our writers assemble and what they put together and how they keep changing it. And I wish I could tell you what's happening, but I'd have to murder all of you right here on the spot. But I know you won't be disappointed because we're already out of the gate and we've been shooting since middle of August. I think we start the new season, I think January 17th, and I'm thrilled beyond words already.
I hope I'm not telling tales out of school. Some portions of it are filmed in New York?
Some portions are being filmed in New York and some portions in other places.
All right, other places. There we go.
Mysterious
Mandy.
Yes.
All right, friends, enjoy tonight. Enjoy your Emmys. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Mandy. Thanks so much. All right, from these gentlemen who represent the world body to the greatest honor one can receive as Americans, to be an American Ninja Warrior. Oh, come on now. Don't be shy now.
Come on.
There he is.
Come on. Look at your...
This is the course. Getting through this red carpet. Look at this.
Look at your bow tie. You're so patriotic.
Thank you. Do you know I spent the entire ride here having my girlfriend tie my bow tie for me?
I'm on YouTube. You learned how to do it. But it's for American Ninja Warrior.
Right.
How cool
But as
is that,
always,
right?
the fashion plate, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I got to get in here and show the suit off right here. I mean, you see this took time to make, all right? This took time. It's a lot of thread.
it yourself?
A lot of fabric it took. No, it's made by LV.
Okay, but yeah, here's the crazy thing. Emmy nominees.
Nominees! We were shocked.
Saying that. We're so excited, and I know we were supposed to say, like, it's an honor to be nominated, and that's cool, but we really kind of want to win.
That's the ninja spirit right there. We're winners. We want to win.
And we brought the great Jessie Graff, who's been our breakout star this year.
Thank you.
So if we don't win, she's going to go up, do some moves, and take that trophy and bring it to home.
Now, is it entirely possible? I mean, it is crowded, it is hot, but you could kill any person here at any time. Isn't that?
With a single hand.
Ask her to do a high kick. She picked her adrenaline.
Can you do a high kick?
Do it.
Yes!
But you see the balance, though, in heels. Those are 8-inch heels she's doing that kick with. That's impressive.
we have to do that at work all the
It's so
time.
cool that you could actually call it sort of American Ninja Warrior style while she's doing
That's
it.
what we've been doing. An amazing fight. See, like, here's the replay.
Don't split your pants.
Ow.
Now, here's the thing. What does Jessie have that everyone else doesn't have?
Well, amazing ability. Jessie has worked so hard, but she's such a competitor, and she's just been relentless in pursuing this, and she epitomizes hard work.
You know, we have a lot of competitors out there going throughout the night. The tenacity that she shows on the course, she's intense. I've trained with Jessie. Oh, she'll tell you, 3-2-3 gym. She's showing me how to do the pegboard. She kind of embarrassed me, you know.
What's the hardest thing on the obstacle course? Like, what's the one? Yeah.
You know, the hardest thing for most people is actually understanding the physics of the obstacles and how they're all like secret little booby traps that you don't predict. And you've got to understand exactly how they're tricky and plan for it so that you don't fall in the trap.
Kids, we're going to take a break, but you know what? You're going to kick us to the break. So we're going to congratulate all of you.
Kick us out,
And here we go. We are, we're we'll be right back. Well done.
Way to go,
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys so much. Congratulations. Tony.
So Jessica Holmes, everyone here cheering for Tony Hale.
Tony Hale.
Tony, here, the prognosticators, the people who, spend...
That's a big word.
Yeah.
I gotta get that in for a second.
Here comes Veep again. Here comes Julia again. Here comes you again.
Yes, and we are thrilled to be here. Because, you look around, you're like, what the heck am I doing here? So this is fun. And we get free food later and free
Let's
cocktails.
talk about later, Tony. Like, do people just let loose, let her rip on the dance floor? Are you getting out there?
It's so fun, but it's a little more kind of, everybody's a little nervous. And after we're just kind of relaxed, and they got a nice little buffet, and it's just fun.
I bet
Feels
Veep.
like Vegas.
Okay, I bet Veep is the most fun group to hang out with. If I was on another show, I'd go hang out with the Veep peeps.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what? They are fun people, and they're normal people. Let's just acknowledge that they're
how much of a
normal.
rarity is that?
I'm not saying I'm normal, but I'm saying, there tends to be maybe a couple of some arrogance in our business a little bit.
No.
And there's no
It
arrogance in our
happens.
show, which is nice.
A discussion, change of showrunners, change of where you physically shot the show, and yet people say the show has never been better. Usually changes like that don't result.
Yes, and it's because David Mandel, who came on board, worked with Julia on Seinfeld. They already had a relationship, and he talked a lot with Armando Iannucci. He created the show, so he got to know the tone. and we are really grateful for that transition.
I do it. I appreciate you saying that word tone, because it's impossible almost to keep the same tone.
Well, the tone, because it can change on a dime, and so that was my big concern. Now, also, I didn't want to lose my friends, but it worked out. I was really thankful.
Will Gary serve in either the Clinton or Trump administration?
I think that would be the end of him. I think he would I think Trump would kill him if that were to happen. Dear God, no. But we'll see.
Tell us about the button you're wearing.
Oh, man.
You look very handsome tonight.
Thank you so much. This is what I'm excited about. International Justice Mission is an organization that fights to end slavery, human trafficking, and violence against the poor across the world. And they are an amazing organization, so I'm happy to represent them.
You got a big heart, Tony. That's why we love you.
All right, Tony, help us out. Bring Judith Light up as you come down. Okay? And maybe John Voight, too.
And John Voight, maybe.
There we go.
Thank you. Hi, Judith.
How are you? Hi. Thank you. So do you. My God.
Thank you.
Here we go again. Nice to see you.
Yeah, Sam's here. Yes.
How are you? Sam, I'm great. How are you, honey?
You tell me, people love the show more and more.
More and more. I mean, what's really remarkable about it is that we have the most incredible writing team that just keeps coming up to another level, and Jill Soloway is just this incredible genius, and what she does is she keeps taking everything up to another level.
And you hear about TV that is changing the conversation and that's making a difference. What have you heard from people who are fans of the show?
People are saying it changes the conversation. People are saying it changes the culture. People are saying that what we're talking about is ending hatred and bigotry toward anybody, and particularly in this case the transgender community, people who are considered the other, and that is no longer acceptable in this world. I mean, we have places where we are in dire circumstances around the world, and we cannot be holding other people, other humanity as the other.
And here's the thing. Now, it's a phrase we use throughout the course of the afternoon. Peak TV, renewed golden age of television, all these different outlets. And I actually was enjoying season 3 this morning on my laptop.
Did you get to see it? I haven't seen any of it.
Really?
No.
Oh, it's very good.
Have you seen any of it?
I had not this current season, though.
Yeah.
So who do I have to know to be able to
catch her up?
Well,
really? Tell me how it's going.
That's going really. It's just. I mean, there's such an emotional truth to it, and that's the whole thing.
Yeah, a lot of people say that it feels like a documentary, and that's why I think that people are so invested in it. Feels like you know these people. You know this.
Yeah, and the lovely Jeffrey Tambor. What an amazing guy.
Lovely,
right?
genius, brilliant Jeffrey Tambor, who I have known for 45 years.
Oh my goodness.
We started working together in repertory theater.
Oh.
I know. He's a remarkable human being. He's just extraordinary. And I just want him to win tonight because I think he should.
Judith, have fun
tonight. We love you, Judith.
Thanks so much.
Good to see you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have fun tonight.
We're going to say so long to Judith Light, and here comes John Voight, who's escorting Judith. There he is.
He's a gentleman, Mr. Voight.
How great is your show? Come on.
How great is it?
How great is it?
Go ahead, tell me.
No, but but here's the thing, and maybe Jeffrey Tambor is a good analogy. At this point in your career, did you think you would get a role this rich on a show this good?
No, well, you know, you never know what's coming around the corner, you know. But I've been very, very fortunate, and I'm very grateful for it too. I don't take it for granted. And I was thinking about, you know, all the guys here, every one of us, all these wonderful people, and many people outside of this group besides. We're here because of some person sat down at a desk and looked at a blank paper and started writing a crazy, impossible character that we found ourselves right for down the line. So this is like a little bit of a miracle, you know, that we've been given this blessing.
But Mickey Donovan is more than just words on a piece of paper.
Well,
yeah, you got a point there, Sam.
Yeah, but at one point that's what he was.
Yeah.
No, but you know who he is? He was the writer's relative or friend. And this guy had a very specific dimension. When I first looked at it, I said, "Whoa, what's this guy?" And then, why are they sending this to me?
Right. Well, who did you draw from it? Did you meet this person that it's kind of likened after your character?
Well, I've met many people, you know, that I'm drawing from, you know. But finally, it comes down to, as an actor, you know, you do a little of this, do a little of that, and then with this character, even especially, it becomes just. When I walk in, I drop everything, and it just says, well, it's just me now, folks. You know what I mean?
I tell you, it is absolutely terrific. Enjoy tonight.
Yeah.
It's good to see you. Thanks so much. Thank you, John.
Pleasure.
Thank you, John. Boy, that show, Ray Donovan, is terrific, and he is
so
very,
good.
very good in it. Manny Rodriguez. Okay. Manny, we're coming to you.
Okay, all right. I'll wait.
But Jonathan Banks says, wait a minute.
You know how nice Sam Rubin is?
Go on.
I mean, Sam is a great guy. He let me go first. I don't know why. I think it's maybe the end for me. I don't know.
You're a smart guy, though, to have the jacket off. on a day like today?
It didn't take a great intellect.
No one's doing it, though. You're the first.
Well, maybe it does.
Okay, here's what you've done that nobody ever does. You're on the best show on television. Well, you're on the best show on television ever a long time ago, Wise Guy. You're on the best show on television ever, Breaking Bad. And then this Better Call Saul comes on, and it doesn't drop the ball.
No, it doesn't. And I'd like to know that by the slip of the tongue, you said it's the best show on television now. I didn't miss that.
Do you really just love this role and the fact that it
I do.
continued on?
I do.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike's a great character.
Yeah.
And Mike takes me along with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you say
Driving
that,
the bus?
let's talk about it a little bit. Is he driving the bus?
Is Mike driving my bus?
Depends.
Jesus Christ, I hope not.
Only on shoot days.
Yeah, choose this. Oh my God. There's a line there somewhere. I'm missing it. I don't know what it is.
Jonathan, enjoy tonight. Nice to see you. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thanks very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jonathan,
Enjoy tonight.
And there we go. There he is.
Of course not.
Come on up. Hi,
This
honey.
is a great kid.
Isn't he a
I
great
know.
kid?
This is a great guy right here.
Okay, now we made you wait, but listen to that endorsement. It was worth it.
That was
Yeah.
worth it. Woo! I'm honored.
There.
I'm honored.
All right,
Modern
here's
family.
what's bugging me about Nolan and you.
Okay.
Is that I used to be able to, I could interview
Give
you
you
like
little
this.
noogies.
I could do the noogies.
Yeah.
You're as tall as I
I
am.
know, so I can do the noogies now.
I don't feel there should be noogie
Oh,
parity.
man. So how old are we? We talked to Nolan. He's going to be 18.
I am 18.
No.
I am 18. I turned 18 July 31st.
You can vote.
I can vote.
What else can we do?
I can say I'm 18.
You can't rent a car yet. You still got a few years to go.
Yeah,
for that.
yeah.
All right, so I was going to say, going around in a hoverboard, or do we have a cool
Yeah.
car with the mag
When's
wheels?
your ride?
No car yet. No car yet.
All right.
I'm working on it, waiting, for the perfect time to get my license and really, go out into town and, drive around with my family.
I like. That's why we love you. You're close to the family.
Exactly,
Are they here
exactly.
tonight?
Yes, my sister's here tonight.
Oh, good.
We love her as well. All right, let's bring up the Ellie, who's fanning herself. Rika, nice to see you.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Have fun tonight.
Thank you.
Go right ahead.
You can see the.
Hi, Ellie Kemper.
I'm leaving.
Right.
You're in.
All right, I understand.
Can we talk about you like you're not even here?
Okay. Yes.
Is this
Tell
the
me.
best dress ever?
The best dress,
I've
the
seen.
best hair.
The best hair, the whole thing.
Look at this hair.
It is
Would it stun
fantastic.
you if I told you that I didn't even get ready? It was just like
What
ready.
just happened?
Woke up ready to go. I mean, talk about incredible dresses. This is beautiful.
By the way, your show, laugh out loud funny. The way you and Titus, who's also nominated, play
tonight.
off of one another.
thank you.
Now, was that kind of chemistry immediate? Did you?
Have you ever met someone and you feel that you have known them for
Sure.
either a lifetime ago or a long time? That's exactly what it was with Titus, and he had my number the minute. Like he sees right through any lie. He just knows me, and he gives me one look. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm just being polite or whatever it is. He's fantastic. Yeah, I'm so happy to all be here together. So great.
Well, I tell you what, I was doing a story this morning, big, tough cameraman.
Yeah.
And he's like, are you going to meet that Kimmy Schmidt? Because that show kills me.
Seriously?
Yeah, he honest to gosh, that was the one. He was very excited. So, John, she's here. Have a good time tonight.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much, you
Ellie.
guys.
Congratulations.
You look beautiful. Stay cool. Thank you for all of it.
You too. Have a great time.
Louis
tonight.
Anderson is on the way. We're excited about that and so much more. We are live from the Emmys. The kids from Stranger Things.
Oh, what a
and
good show that is.
Perhaps another strange thing. Louis Anderson here with Sam Ribbon and Jessica Holmes. We're glad you're with us. We're live from the Emmys.
Hi.
You were in our green room on the KTLA Morning News. You had shot this.
Yes.
Nobody had seen it.
No one saw it.
You told me to tell everybody about the phone.
Keep it a secret.
I know.
That is, Louis C.K. called me. He goes, I'm here with Zach Galifianakis. We want you to play a character on TV. I said, yeah. They go, we want you to play Zach's mom. And I go, yes.
Wait,
Bring
what?
it. Bring it.
But we love that you talked about how you developed the character. There's such a sweet.
It's really my mom. I stole all my mom's nuances, all of her disapproving looks, all of her little things. I brought her on the carpet with me in spirit, and she would approve of this. This is the first AD's mom, who we lost during the shooting of Baskets. This was hers, so I wore it in her honor.
That's a wonderful
this is a
performance.
mom's part,
Yeah.
This is you know, so maternal. I'm really lucky, and you know, nobody's wanted to talk to me for 15 years. I put a dress on, and everybody wants to talk to me.
Well, now you're the belle of the ball.
You are.
Enjoy tonight, Louis.
nominee.
Congratulations to you. Thanks so
I love you
much.
guys. I love you guys. You know that.
Thanks so much.
Have fun tonight,
There,
Louis.
here comes Louis Anderson. But you know, it's so terrific. Louis, of course, has been here before for the Life with Louis, the animated series. But this is something, and I remember, you know, he knew he had the role, but he didn't know what it was going to be. Once we say goodbye to Louis, Matt LeBlanc is on his way.
Right up behind
there
him.
he is.
Hello, Mr. LeBlanc.
Hey guys, what's happening?
There we go.
How
I
we
tell you what,
doing?
episodes is great. Are you enjoying Top Gear? And then a new sitcom on the way.
Yeah, episodes will be back, I think, in January. It's not official. They just finished editing on Friday, I heard. And it's looking good. And Man with a Plan is going good. That'll be October 24th on CBS after the Kevin James, Kevin Can Wait, that new show.
Keep him busy.
And then Top Gear starts up again. Next week I go to Montenegro and Italy.
Is that the dream gig that anybody would think it would be the dream gig? These great locations, these amazing cars?
It's the frequent flyer mile gig because we're all over the world. It's really fun. I mean, it's you know, driving cool, fun stuff all over the world.
Stick shift or automatic?
Both. You know, left-hand drive, right-hand drive, back seat driving, all kinds of stuff.
And every country you go to, they know you, I'm sure. Is it Joey? Is it Matt? In what country are you just
I've heard
rock
how
star
you doing in a lot of accents.
But here's the thing that's interesting to me. Episodes sort of poked fun at the traditional world of what I'll call network sitcoms. And now you tell me, is Man with a Plan essentially a traditional network sitcom?
Yeah, I mean it is. It's you know, it's a multicam network show for a big network, and you have, you know, network notes, and it's not you know, cables. Cable programs tend to leave you alone, and the network, the execs are more involved. And you know, Les was really great at helping us put this thing together and, you know, make a show for Mr. Moonves. So
there's nothing wrong with that.
Mr. Moonves,
Episodes has gotten a lot of attention, but you tell me, would it be great to have an Emmy in one's hand?
Yeah, sure, why not? You know, of course it would be great. It's nice to be here. I'm just presenting tonight. I'm not nominated, so there's no pressure on me tonight.
Yeah.
I got, you know, so.
What's your category?
Best writing in a comedy. Julie Bowen and I are presenting. So that's you know, that's kind of a category that's close to my heart. You know, I think comedy writing is really hard, and I've had the opportunity to work with some great ones, and yeah, so looking forward to that.
Thanks,
Have a good
Matt,
time.
so
nice to see you.
much.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Take care, okay?
All right.
Bye-bye.
Well, he mentioned Julie Bowen. Julie Bowen, of course, the TV mom to Sarah Hyland.
Sarah Hyland,
Sarah
who's wearing pants.
Okay, Sarah, this is what you remember last year. You'll remember that Jessica was about 10 and a half months pregnant, and you vowed to eat her baby.
You wanted to
Can I eat your baby still?
He would like
No,
that.
that's
He's a little bigger now. You look darling.
Thank you so much. You look, we were pregnant last year. You're the worst.
Oh, stop yourself. So, Modern Family nominated again. How many nods is this? Have we lost track?
7.
Lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7. Not gonna happen, but lucky number 7.
Well, when you say it's not going to happen, sometimes you walk in, you know, all the prognosticators are like, oh my gosh, it's their year, and sometimes it's not. A lot of people are talking about other shows besides your show. So when you walk in now, you think you don't have to worry, or?
I think Veep, transparent, Silicon Valley, anything else but us.
But you know what everybody says about Modern Family is you guys really kind of kicked down the door to kind of enter a new wave of television where the storyline's different, the characters are different. Do you believe that's the case too?
I think our writers and our creators have done an amazing job with our show and really creating very, very relatable characters and funny situations, and our casting director was put together a great cast. But everybody is there for a reason, and we're all very passionate about the show. So
is it troubling to you that your brothers and sisters aren't? They were so little. Remember?
They're 18.
I don't know. I can't.
What?
It's so hard. It's so hard. At least Ariel is still like an inch shorter than me, maybe half an inch. I can still hold on to that.
Yeah.
But do Nolan and Manny, as they just did to me, give you noogies and stuff?
Oh, they wouldn't dare.
No.
They wouldn't dare.
Not to big sis, are you kidding me?
No. They used to try and pull pranks on people on set all the time. And I would see them and they snickered at me one time and I looked over and I go, if you pull a prank on me, that will be the last thing you will ever do. And they're like,
whoa.
Okay. Never pulled a prank on me.
There it is. Tough stuff. Sarah, have a good time tonight.
Thanks,
so
Sarah.
much.
you so
Congratulations.
much.
You too.
Nice to
honey.
see you.
You too.
All right, Sarah says so long. Keegan-Michael Key, who's as handsome as a man can be.
How you doing?
How are you, sir?
My
Hi.
goodness.
My girlfriend
Hi.
Elisa.
Hello. Is this Navy?
This is Navy. This is a Navy. Little Xenia for you tonight.
All right, now, Lisa, now, did you pick, or was he?
I helped with the picking.
Who had a bigger glam squad, you or him?
We're not pointing fingers, but we're pointing fingers.
We're literally pointing fingers. It's just because I got a lot of makeup to take care of. We got to get all this taken care of. We got it from here.
Even all the way down.
All the way to here. Yeah. So it's a lot of makeup. Yeah.
Supporting actor in a comedy series.
Yes, sir.
Which is, I mean, that's a category.
That's a category in and of itself,
right,
guys. And then what they do is they nominate 5 people. Right. And then out of those 5 people who are usually males,
okay.
you pick one of those guys.
Yeah.
May I be one of those guys? I may. Do we know? Maybe. Yes, I don't know. Okay. It's just like the election. It's just like on election day, like when the first 3 states have come in.
Right.
Well, this just looks like 3 states have come in, so maybe
We're
one
calling
of these
it
2
early.
candidates
There's a Wolf
could win.
Blitzer on the Emmy.
Exactly.
Now,
Do you
is
think
he
for-
nervous though? Is he got a little butterflies?
No,
You'll
he's
tell us
good.
the truth.
He was more excited last week, I think, when his hair team won for Key and Peele. He was just
Our hair,
through the moon.
our makeup team won last week,
Makeup side.
and we were so happy for them.
You are such a talented broadcaster.
Thank
Our
you
show's
so
called Live from the Emmys. We're doing a commercial break. Look at that camera right there and toss to it.
Okay. All right, live from the Emmys, right here in beautiful Microsoft Theater. We're going to be back in just a moment.
Well done.
Nailed it.
Very good. Excellent. Oh, from The Affair.
The Affair.
Oh, Maura
Juicy.
Jordy. I love that show.
I know you do.
Here we go. We're live from the Emmys. Sam Rubin and Jessica Holmes. So glad that you're with us all across the country. And I tell you what, all across the country, all across the world, they revere and perhaps are a little afraid of Gwendolyn Christie and the Game of Thrones group.
No need. She's a doll.
And you're a doll in real life.
I'm just like a puppy dog in real life. I'm a kitten. I'm a veritable kitten.
And you guys have already had a big night at the Emmys last week when the Creative Arts Emmys.
That was really phenomenal because everybody works so hard on the show. I think because the genre is fantasy, but it's elevated. I think that the dedication everyone shows in their individual departments is what illuminates the show, and I was very glad to see that rewarded.
And everyone says tonight, and the big best comedy, best drama, when they open the best drama envelope, somebody's going to say Game of Thrones.
I really hope so. Wouldn't it be great?
Yeah.
I think it's taken, I'm so grateful for all of the recognition, but it's taken a little while for it to get going. And everybody was
Let's
so
talk
dedicated.
about those fans, too, that just go nuts for the show.
Well, people love the show, and I think somehow it allows us to experience those deeper elements of human experience, but with a veil of fantasy. And it's captivating, and it fires our imaginations, and it makes us feel passionate and laugh and cry. And I think it's truly unique in that way. I also think the show has changed the way we look at female characters, and that's very important.
Well, in that there are now tougher female characters than we have seen before, or what?
No, I think in that we're getting more three-dimensional female roles, and women are hopefully no longer relegated to that of the mother or the girlfriend, but instead can be complex individuals. And I think there are increasingly more of those roles, and I heartily support that.
Enjoy tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
It was so much fun. Thanks for having me.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you. You can tell how excited
She is. No,
yes,
and they are
just
going to have
so
a huge
excited.
tonight.
And
You know
we're
what?
happy
Here
for
comes
her.
Melora.
Oh,
And
Melora.
Here's the thing. What Gwendolyn Christie from Game of Thrones was just talking about, she was saying she felt her show has elevated the role of women's characters, making them more three-dimensional, more. And I tell you what, your show, Transparent, has done the same thing.
Well, that's for sure. That's for darn sure. Yeah. And I think that one of the greatest things about playing Tammy Cashman is that she really, I haven't seen a character like her on television. You know, a really hot butch lesbian. You know what I'm saying? And I tell you, like, the straight women want to do her, and the butch women think they're getting a mirror picture of themselves. So I'm thrilled.
So when they approached you and said red hot butch lesbian, and was there any trepidation?
I was like, I'm the one for that job. I'm the one. You look no further.
Well, you were on the morning show recently, and we played the clip that you submitted for the Emmy nomination
the
that you
cake
now
throwing.
have. Yes, and it was Another level. I mean, but it was so good and so like raw. So how do you get there?
You know,
It was.
Yeah, it's intense. It's an intense scene. I think that, you know, Jill Soloway really wrote that for Tammy. Tammy needed that moment. And to be honest, that's the moment where Tammy is really speaking for the audience. The audience is like, you Pfeffermans, you can't just do everything with no consequences and never think about the repercussions of your actions. So that's really what it was. I just dropped into that feeling of frustration and feeling done wrong. The wrongness of the whole moment was so built so beautifully. So it's just about that. It's just about, you know, and also for me, Tammy is a total physical character. So I just get into that like rah feeling, you know.
Well, we're going to let you claw your way up the rest of the carpet. Nice to see you. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You look just stunning in that blue.
All right.
Yes.
Here is the compliment we have to play to Orphan Black Star,
Tatiana
Tatiana Maslany.
Maslany.
The compliment is every
Hi.
single person who comes here, and it's like, and the work that she's
Yes.
doing, referencing you, is the most extraordinary, most impossible work of all. Do you think it's impossible?
No, I feel like it's what actors are built to do. I mean, like so many of my friends have done one-person shows on stage, and I feel like that's, you know, how we stretch ourselves and how we kind of have the most fun, letting your imagination kind of soar, is in that kind of character work. So yeah, no, I think it's a natural thing for us to do.
Is there one you like best?
Oh, it depends on the day. It
Yeah.
changes up. I mean, depending who I'm playing, but
How many characters in rotation at one time?
2 a day is the max. It used to be 3. That was not feasible. Now it's 2. Yeah.
And is there a point, I mean, obviously there are slight physical alterations, certainly, but I don't know, do you sit in a corner and change your head, or what does one do?
Yeah, I just do a little button on the side.
Like a switch?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I guess the writing is very strong, and so the voices are very clear to me on the page. But also, you know, when I walk on set as a different character, my co-stars endow me with that character, and how they respond to me changes how I respond to them. So inherently, there's a new character there created.
Tatiana, congratulations. Enjoy tonight. Thanks so much.
Best of luck.
Quick break. We are
Thank
back
you.
live from the Emmys in just minutes.
Live from the Emmys.
Oh, the fashion is fierce, and no one knows that better than Zach Posen and Emily Ratajkowski. How are you guys?
Really good.
Project Runway has been here before.
We have.
It is the best reality show competition.
Yes.
My gosh, it's very, The Voice, American Ninja Warriors.
Big competition.
Right.
We're nominated every year. Hopefully this year we take it home. But it's just an honor to be here, and it's an honor to have Emily with me as my date in one of my creations.
This is an absolutely, I was going to say, it's an absolutely stunning date, but also a very stunning dress.
I think it's all in the dress, really. I mean, I owe it to this guy for making me feel so good tonight. So.
And I tell you what, when do you know when you know? You just zip it up and it's like, yes?
I definitely knew with this one.
She
it
knew.
didn't take very long.
We sent like 2 options.
Yeah.
I
no,
knew
it
this was
easy.
the right one.
Yeah.
And then I just prayed. And then got the email.
then,
you
you
got
know,
the fitting email and
yeah.
said, that's the one. We're
Yeah.
good to
Yeah.
go.
Well, we just saw Heidi Klum. You
Yes.
work with Heidi. How's she looking? How are some of the fabulous ladies you've seen so far on the red carpet?
Really good. I see
Yeah.
bright blues. So
Oh,
blue is
yeah.
a trend for sure. A lot of clean, sleek silhouettes.
Funny he says blue, and look at the color.
You know.
It's no mistake.
Boy in blue.
There's no mistakes in this world.
Now, for gents, we traditionally do black, but more and more blue is coming. What do you prefer? Because that's going to guide me for the rest of my life, by the way.
Oh, I love a non-traditional tux. I really do. I mean, you look amazing, but definitely there's something eye-catching about Zach and this gray
Thank you,
with
my
the
Brooks
blue.
brothers.
It's special.
My Brooks brothers.
It's good.
Yeah.
Kids, we could talk fashion all day,
We
but we just
totally
we
could.
want to look at you coming and going. Nice to see you both. Thanks so much.
Thank you
Good
both.
luck to you tonight.
Yeah,
Have a good time. Thanks so much.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye, you guys.
Now, here's what's interesting. Michael Weatherly splits the difference. If I'm not mistaken, it's a black tux with a blue lapel.
Ah, yes.
So here we go, Michael. Don't be shy. Bring. That's a blue. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Hello, handsome.
And I didn't want to do
And
cramps
gorgeous.
then, you know.
Hello. Do you want to come all the way up? Come on up.
We'll go
How
boy,
are
girl,
you guys?
Boy, girl.
All right. Was he excited or nervous, or just like it's still, another day, another red carpet, adoring fans?
Very excited.
Yes, are you kidding me?
Very
Thrilled.
excited, and
grateful to be here.
Yes. I mean, I did fall asleep in the car on the way over.
You're that excited.
No, we were
Do you need a
working-
little nap?
A little jet lagged.
Yeah, we were working late. How are you?
Really good. For Bull, do you have to maintain a particular level of scruff, or what happens?
I start every day clean shaven. It's just the days are so long that I get by the end of the day, and so it's a continuity nightmare, to be honest. But no, I borrowed Don Johnson's razor, and then and it just was a holdover, and we stuck with it. I find also that, you know, because my Dr. Phil impression is something I'm still working on, I find this gets me closer somehow.
Here's the thing. People had absolute adoration, as you well know, for NCIS. Big decision to leave that show. And then there used to be this thing that people talked about called TV jail. Established as a character, you can't immediately go into another show, but you did.
Yes, I don't know how I got that do not pass go, do not collect 200. I mean, I just went straight to Bull. We'll see if that was a good call. I believe it is. I think the character's distinct enough from the last character, but he still has a lot of fun. He's curious about human behavior, and human beings are ridiculous. God love us. And so there's a lot of stories to tell and a lot of things to understand. And I am married to an actual doctor, so my Dr. Bull is full of nonsense.
So how did you two meet, the lovely doctor?
I was 5 mojitos in, and luckily she was stone cold sober, so it worked. Boyana's an internist. Is that a correct thing?
That
She's
is
a
the
primary
correct
care
thing to say.
possession.
And do you prefer him 5 mojitos in, or 3, or what's the appropriate mojito number?
When has he gone too far?
He's perfect. Anyway, he's perfect.
How many tonight at the after party?
The way he is.
I gotta tell you, our producer Grace, who's producing our show today, is so in love with Michael, your husband. I can't even describe it. And he's like, oh, she wins. In any event, enjoy tonight.
Thank
both of
you,
Thanks so
guys.
much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Good to
Congratulations.
see you.
Have
Good to see you,
fun.
Michael. Thanks so much. And here comes Gabby Hoffman from Transparent in just a moment. Here she is.
Come on
Hi, Gabby.
up. Hi, guys. How you doing?
How are you?
Good.
Nice to see you.
Hello. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Nice to see you.
You
This is
too.
my best friend, Georgia.
Hi.
Georgia.
How sweet.
So, Georgia, as the best friend,
Yes.
is your friend excited tonight? Is she nervous? How does she feel?
I think she's just steady.
Do you guys go way back? Many years?
Yeah, I don't know what, age 20?
15.
And 20 was
15 years?
20 was a long time ago now. Yeah.
Time flies, though. I like a good girl pal to bring to your big night. I mean, does that help the nerves? Does that help the jitters a little?
I'm not nervous.
Good.
Come on, guys.
Right,
Like,
this is a good time.
This is a cherry on top. Like,
Well, I was gonna say, it's the
if
icing
we're
on the
not
cake.
having fun and relaxed tonight, then what the hell are we doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mark Duplass tells a wonderful story that he was talking with Jill Soloway, and all of a sudden she was like, I'm looking for this character to play Joe. And then he was like, do you know anybody? And then she's like, wait a minute, it's you.
It's you. Yeah. And it turns out, and Jay, there's 2 of them, so is in fact the most incredible actor ever, and he didn't discover this until just now. It's like the greatest revelation in my lifetime. I can't even imagine how he feels.
And that it all popped during that table read.
Yeah. It was a moment where we all sort of just went, oh my God, we've known each other forever, and we were meant to be
That's so
here, and it's
great.
magic. I'm about to fall. I'm literally.
don't
Well, we're
fall,
going to let
don't
you trip
fall.
back.
Yeah.
Enjoy tonight, you
Thank
guys.
you.
Congratulations. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Have fun.
Have fun, George.
Here comes
Bye.
Regina King on the way.
Yes.
The Duplass brothers, that always does get you, because they're both so talented.
Absolutely.
Hi, Regina. Beautiful. Is it?
Regina!
What color are we going to call it?
What do we call it?
Kind of, I don't know, like corally.
Yes.
But it's hot, hot, hot.
It is so hot out here. Oh my gosh, I literally
How you holding
feel.
up?
I'm holding.
Okay.
I'm holding.
Yeah.
I'm holding.
We got water. We could.
I'm constantly
rehydrate.
dabbing, and I wish there was like a little person that can come under here with a fan. Thank you.
Yeah,
Right
you
on
can't
cue.
see it on, but we've
Right
got
on
a guy with a
cue.
fan who's
Right.
now.
But he's not
making
little.
Right. You're a terrific TV performer, and you're a TV fan. Who are you rooting for tonight?
Oh my gosh, that is such a tough one.
Well, American Crime, maybe.
Obviously, American Crime. Who would I be if I didn't say that? But I've got so many friends nominated. You know, Tracy Ellis Ross and Anthony and Taraji and Viola in the same category. So I want everybody to win.
It's like picking your favorite child.
It really
How
is.
many Emmys do we have on the shelf at home?
1. one nomination, one win. So not so
Not
bad.
bad, not so bad, not so bad at all. And having that, you've had the experience then. Do you know what I mean? And I think that makes it a little easier, sort of.
It makes it a lot easier. If it was a little cooler, it would be even easier. But you know, you're here and you're like, just enjoying your family.
Yeah, and then you mentioned all your friends are here. You can't decide amongst them.
Tracy,
but
see?
Look at how good she looks.
Oh my God.
So the party tonight, when you all get to hang out, let loose, is it so much fun to get together with everybody?
It is, but I think almost half of us have to get up and go to work tomorrow. So it's not a bad problem to have. Not a bad problem to have. Yeah.
Enjoy tonight. Nice to see you. Thanks so much. Thank you.
You too. You too.
Here comes the star of Quantico.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, how are you? She's going to make her way up, but like the C's part, essentially.
The C's part.
Voila. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Good, how are you? Come on. You should stand. Oh my gosh.
You are just stunning.
Thank you.
Okay, Top Chef.
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing Naeem Khan. All the action is in the back, though.
Let's see. Yes. Yes. I mean.
You can't see the chain, but
okay.
We get the idea.
Yeah, tell us about tonight, everything you're excited, nominations.
I'm very excited. You know, Top Chef has been on the air for over a decade. This is my 14th season that we just filmed. We are nominated. We are nominated for our 13th season, and for me, this episode that we submitted is especially emotional because we did a mass gay wedding in Palm Springs before it was legal across the country, and for the first time, I got to help write the segment, and for me, it's really an emotional day, and for all my crew who can't be, in front of the cameras, this is really about their night.
As you have been involved with the show, if you were to invite us over for dinner, which you will someday.
We'd love to come.
Are you a super duper cook, or an increasingly better cook?
I am a good cook. It's why I have the job on Top Chef. I do. Most people don't realize that. But yeah, I love to cook. I mean, I probably don't cook the same, types of things that they cook on Top Chef. I probably in my own life eat a lot healthier. Otherwise, I would never be able to squeeze into this dress. I can barely squeeze into it now. But I do love food. I've had, a long, unmeditated but really successful career in food, so I'm very thankful for that.
And I think people at home watch and just think this is the best job in the world, Padma, to sit and eat and enjoy. Is it as fun as it looks to us, the viewer at home?
It really is. I mean, I have the best job in the world. I sit on my butt, I eat all day, and talk about food. I'm living the dream.
It's a dream. It is a dream come true.
It is.
Padma, nice to see you. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Please stay cool.
We will.
We will try.
Now we'll see it on the way out.
Hey.
The way in, the way out.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? I'm enjoying watching Carol Kane even watch her.
I know. She's so good on Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Yes.
Oh, they're having a moment.
Yeah, they're having a moment, and then we're going to talk to Constance in just a sec. Here comes Carol Kane.
Come on up.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello.
Well, I was fine until I found out I was going to be right after Padma.
I know.
And one thing I'm grateful for is that we didn't wear the same dress. But
that would be embarrassing. It happens on the red carpet. We love your work in the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. So good.
I'm having a ball.
And the cast. We were just talking to Ellie. She said the way that her and Titus play off each other and you, it's just such an instant kind of chemistry amongst you.
And, she had a baby 7 weeks ago. That's not right that she looks this good. No,
she looks, it's amazing.
We didn't know
crazy.
that was 7 weeks ago.
I am so lucky to be working with Tina and Robert and Ellie and Titus and Jane. Just really.
Are you an admirer of Jeffrey Tambor's? Turn around.
He's behind you.
He's behind you.
They go way back.
They go way back. See, this is
this is the actual joy of what this event is. Speak.
Hi, Jeffrey.
I haven't had time to tell you how you're just a genius in this show.
Oh my
it
God.
just breaks my heart. You're so beautiful.
Well, praise from Caesar is high praise indeed. She invented this, so this is.
Really, I'm just.
We acted together about 70, 80 years ago.
Oh, yeah, at least.
One of the greatest actresses.
Oh, God.
And isn't Jeffrey one of the sweetest men in Hollywood?
Definitely one of the sweetest, but also so brilliant. So I'll let you take it.
Thank you.
Take it away.
Thank you. But she is great.
But you were saying that is this the icing on the cake? Just this?
Well, it's not only the icing on the cake. I believe it's the cake.
Yeah.
Because you get to walk up to LeVar Burton and say, LeVar, I haven't seen you in years. You get to go walk up to the writer, and writers are seldom, recognized of OJ and say thank you for everything. So honestly, that's it. I mean, that's my, it's nice to win and it's nice to, but tonight I get to introduce a reel honoring Gary.
Oh, Gary Marshall.
And I hope I do it right, and I hope I don't cry.
Well, Gary Shandling meant so much to you and meant so much to the comedy.
It changed my career. It changed my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one thing we have talked about, your life changes again thanks to this.
Yeah. Jill Soloway, whom you'll meet, changed my life and changed the responsibility of my career. And that's as good as it gets.
Right, and I was reading about how you, playing a woman on the show, it's changed the way you view how women are looked at and the way they're judged.
It's changed
or the way
actually everything.
Has
Just you put on you don't put down a character like Nora. She walks with you and she opens your eyes and hopefully makes you more present, makes you a better citizen, makes you more aware of everything. But you're right, I do walk up to people and go, now how did you do that and I never thought, how did you get that brow and everything like that. But you know what? I love that. And you know who else loves that? My daughters. And and my sons. They get it. I may have my ears pierced this year because the character may go might do a certain thing, and my kids are so excited.
They'll hold your hand.
Well, they'll go to Claire's together to the mall.
We'll all go get our studs together.
Yeah,
yes.
A family
It's
trip.
nice to see you.
I love you guys.
We love you.
Thank you so much.
Huge fans.
Bye.
We're back here live from the Emmys. More stars are on the way.
I love Jeffrey Tambor.
Unreal star Constance Zimmer among the Emmy nominees. We are live from the Emmys. Sam Rubin and Jessica Holmes.
How does it sound?
How does it sound?
Still doesn't feel real.
Well, you were saying it was hard on this red carpet to look at everybody because it makes it a little too real.
It does. I mean, it's because especially when I see my friends and we've all been doing this for so long and then we're all here together, it's enjoying it together, it's almost too much to take.
Entourage, House of Cards, so many great roles that you've had. When they said to you, hey, it's kind of a send-up of The Bachelor, maybe it wasn't presented to you that way, what made you think this is going to be...
Well, I didn't. I actually didn't think. I think this is like an outcome that I don't think any of us had anticipated, and obviously we welcome it.
Yeah.
But, I knew it was a character that I had never played and that people had not seen on television. And so I was like, look, you're just going to have to do it, and it's either going to work or it's not. So luckily it's working.
You play one tough cookie on that, right?
You.
Yeah?
Thank you.
And is it so much fun to kind of do a role that is, you are lovely and sweet in person, and this, this character is intense?
Yeah, it's exhausting, for sure, yes. Because I have to put away everything that makes me Constance and just be her, because she has no filter, no judgment, no cares in the world. It's exhausting to be that way.
And then at the end of the day, do you have to take a minute and come back to Constance, or?
Oh yeah. Well, I apologize every time they say cut. I apologize to the camera crews. I'm apologizing to everybody, craft service. I'm like, I'm sure I said something horrible about your food, but I didn't mean it. That's how I get out of it, is by pretty much apologizing.
Well, but you know what? You're just beaming. You're going to have a great time tonight.
And
Enjoy tonight,
stunning.
Constance. You look so beautiful.
Yeah, have a great time. Congrats.
Bye.
There's Constance. You can feel it, can't you?
You can totally feel it. With us next, Mark Burnett and Roma Downey, another stunning couple that we're always excited to talk to.
All right, here's the thing. As you,
amazing.
As you well know, Constance Zimmer plays a tough-as-nails TV boss. You're a pretty prominent TV boss. Are you as tough and cutthroat as she is on that show?
I think I'm as tough, hopefully not as cutthroat. I've been your friend for a long time.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
He's
how do
one
you
of the
two?
good guys. He's one of the good guys. My husband.
Does he get used to it, all these Emmy nominations as you walk on this red
Listen,
carpet?
if we go home with the Emmy tonight for The Voice, that's number 10 for my man. Huh?
Where are they showcased, Roma?
In the house.
In the house, yeah, they're in the house.
Is there one in each room or a bookshelf of all of them?
They're like in a little cluster.
Yeah,
a big cluster.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, so
right?
we also, as a studio, we have Fargo up tonight, and which I love Fargo. So it'd be so nice to get a couple of wins. We already won this year for Shark Tank. Shark Tank already got us one.
Picked it up last week, so it's good, right?
Here's the thing: you have all these, and I'll just use this phrase: you have all these successful children. How do you keep your eye on all of them?
You know the most important thing? Always hire people who are better than you. And so I've got so many great showrunners, because we do have a lot, we probably have 12 shows, but the people running those shows are much more talented than I am, and I give them the power.
Yeah.
Will you say that tonight if you hold up that Emmy?
It's a wee bit like
I always-
being
I always-
the air traffic controller, right? And you can't fly all the planes yourself, but he's got a lot of planes in the air.
Good. Enjoy tonight, both
Yeah,
of you.
congratulations
Good see
to you
Thanks
both.
so much.
Love
Thank
to see you.
Thanks so much. Thank you. We'll
Yeah.
try.
Love you, Tracy.
Oh, thank you, Mark. Thank you so much.
As we say goodbye to Mark and Roma, more attorney who's on The Greatest Show.
The Affair.
We love The Affair.
We do. A nominee.
Hello.
Hi, Maura. How are you?
This show is so great. You are so tough on it.
Thank you.
Do you like it?
I love it. Yes, it's a great job.
Yes. Oh, an episode the emotional one. You know what's weird nowadays, I will say, because everyone's watching TV at different times. Like, some people aren't caught up on all the seasons and all the episodes of your show, but the one I watched where somebody got hit. And,
Yes.
Oh.
It's a deer. It's a deer.
Yeah, right. So, you know, it's taken a turn for you a little bit.
Yeah, totally. I mean, my character's completely lost the moral high ground.
It happens.
She was like the best saintly one, and now she's not anymore, which I like.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens with the
And there's a distinction, I think, between angry and shrill, and you just have this righteous anger at times that you should have.
I keep the shrillness for my personal life. For those that I know and love.
Right.
But maybe I don't know. Are you able to vent whilst doing the show, so you're like warmer and gentler in real life?
I don't know if I'm warmer and gentler, but definitely there's a lot of venting because that character like screams your head off sometimes.
And I imagine when you're approached by people are very passionate about this show and have very distinct opinions about everything. So as opposed to other work that you've done, do people come up to you and like, hey, wait a minute?
Yeah.
You know.
They do, yeah. They have strong opinions, and a lot of times they want to know like who's telling the truth. What's the truth? What's the truth?
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know, and I think it's all true. So I don't really have an answer.
I think it's also funny that a lot of married couples love to watch the show together.
See, I find that a lot of married couples don't watch the show together. I think it speaks like there are couples that watch it together and couples that do not.
All right.
Not that it means.
What is it?
All right, diagnose for me. My wife and I watch it together.
I think that's A+ good.
Okay,
I don't
good.
know.
All right.
You need to have a strong, solid relationship. You can handle the affair.
No one's squirming around watching that.
There we go.
going, oh shoot.
Well, enjoy tonight. Have a good time. Thanks so much. Good to see you. Thanks so much.
Have a good night.
You too.
All right. Oh, she's so fantastic.
So you and Leslie watch the affair
We watch it together,
yeah.
right? I know.
No,
But-
it's a juicy
yeah,
show.
Watch it. Speaking of juicy shows,
Hey, David
the triumphant
Schwimmer.
return. Here's David Schwimmer.
Hello.
Hey, buddy. Hi. How are you?
Zoe.
Nice to see you, Zoe.
Don't want to step on your
Let's talk about your handsome husband and what great work he has done. Here's the thing. You knew that was going to be an incredibly high-profile show, the OJ show.
Well, once I heard all the cast involved and all the quality of the writers and the directors, I mean, I thought they had a good chance of getting the tone right, which was I think the trickiest part. So yeah.
You played Robert Kardashian, and I had read that you had spent some time with Kris Jenner to learn about the man that you played.
Yeah, she was really generous with her time. I spoke with her for once for about 2 hours, and she was great. I learned a lot about who he was as a family man and how a man of great faith he was. So.
And what is it? A conversation or a series of questions you have, or what does one do to investigate and come up with the portrayal that you did?
Yeah, a lot of questions. I did my homework and tried to prepare some questions to talk to Kris. I knew I had her for a small amount of time, so I kind of grilled her. And she was great. She was really generous.
So many nominations tonight for the whole gang, so that's got to be a good feeling.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm really proud to be a part of it. I think everyone did a terrific job.
Terrific show that people really enjoyed. Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much,
Enjoy
David.
the night, David. Thanks so much. Good to see
Nice
you.
to meet you,
Thanks so
Zoe.
much.
Congratulations.
All right, now an old hand at this. For Bryan Cranston, an Emmy nomination.
Oh.
Come on, it's like here we go again.
Love you. Thank you.
Sam,
you
you
too.
look beautiful.
So
But honestly,
handsome.
how are you? Good to see you.
Oh.
I tell you what, one great thing after another. What is it with you?
I'm
He's
lucky.
talented.
I'm very, very lucky. The onslaught of what happened with Breaking Bad just like opened up doors, and I'm just very fortunate to have really, really great material come my way.
Do you think people, because of Walter White, just saw you a different way or saw abilities that they may otherwise not have seen?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just playing the game.
I've been the highest level. Come on.
Well, it is. It's appearing to be. I'm catching a wave, and I don't know why. I haven't fallen off, but it's like.
Now you played this role on stage, right?
I did for 2 years ago.
How do you like the theater?
I loved it. I love it. It's exhausting, but I really enjoyed it. Afterward, you're meeting a lot of people, and it's just every single day, 8 shows a week. It's tough.
So LBJ on stage, and then was it Jay Roach's suggestion, hey, let's do this as a movie as well?
Actually, it was Steven Spielberg's suggestion.
Really?
Do you know who he is? It is a young gentleman,
yep.
just starting out. We wish him the best of luck. He said, I haven't seen it yet in Boston. We did it out of town. He said, but I want to produce it for after Broadway. And then we went, okay.
Yeah.
And so he was one of our producers and very encouraging and very supportive. And we just did it, and HBO was terrific for it.
Bradley Whitford, a friend of yours, as Hubert Humphrey, all these people that you know. A great performance. What's on tap now?
I have a book coming out next month. I wrote a book
What's it
called
about?
A Life in Parts. It's a memoir.
Really?
And I'm very excited about it. I don't know how good I am at it.
Now, is there a part in there that you thought, I don't know if I can share this about myself? That was maybe hard for you to...
No, actually, it was the opposite. It was
Okay.
like, if I'm going to do this, I might as well just lay it all out there and let it all come out, warts and all. So
is there a particular wart that's going to make a lot of headlines?
What's the wart we're going to really be shocked by?
I was wanted for murder at one point.
Really? Do tell.
Does that scare you, Sam?
A little bit, to be honest. Kind of.
Not you.
Not you?
Yeah, it was. For a short period of time, I was wanted for murder.
How'd that go?
I didn't do it.
Okay.
Of course, everybody says they didn't do it.
True.
All right, you're scaring us, so we're going to let you go. Good luck tonight. Have a good time.
We're definitely getting that memoir.
Thanks, we're going to get that memoir right away.
Bye-bye. Mwah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you. Caitlin Doubleday from Empire on the way amongst... Here we go. And Portia, of course.
Hello.
Hi, you guys.
Hi.
Don't be shy.
Hi, ladies. Hi. How are you? Yeah, you can stand up here, please. I know it's tricky with the dress.
Yes, it is. Hi. We're great. We're like making it through. Yeah.
Have you seen others as stunning as you guys? Not really.
Nope, definitely not. Nobody looks as good as us.
You look very good.
sure.
And did you think that kind of driving here, or did you realize
I was
nobody?
like hoping that everyone would look horrible except us, and I was right. So
actually, from the vantage point up here, it is kind of intimidating. I mean, it is a sea of really beautiful, sweaty people.
Gorgeous women in dripping with diamonds and designer gowns.
All right, ladies, it's entirely possible there will be no two people better looking than these two. We're going to take a quick break, though.
There's
and
Carly.
There you guys are.
There's Carly.
And there we go.
Carly
We're looking-
Chaikin.
Say
She
hi to
looks
her.
gorgeous, too.
There,
Yeah.
Sharon. Well, there, the streak is broken. We're live
Thank
at the
you,
Emmys.
Bo.
We're back here with more in
Have
just a
fun
minute.
tonight.
Thank you, ladies, so much. Thank you. We're live from the Emmys, and I tell you what, we just saw a real interesting red carpet moment from The People versus O.J. Simpson. Sarah Paulson, who plays Marcia Clark, the former district attorney herself, LeVar Burton with us. You noticed that, and you thought that was a moment, too.
That's an Emmy moment if ever I saw one.
Yeah.
Another Emmy moment, maybe. Roots, Best Limited Series.
You know, we were nominated 40 years ago for a limited series, and to get another nomination 40 years later is pretty extraordinary.
And did you have a good feeling when this idea, and there's all these different words, revival, reboot, reimagination,
You know, I'm not a big fan of remakes, but when Mark Wolper told me his story about having shown the original to his son, and his son said at the end, Dad, I get why roots is important, but it's like your music.
Yeah.
It just doesn't speak to me. Then I got immediately why we needed to remake this.
And what does it mean to you personally? Because it's been with you for so long now, you know?
It's hard to put it into words, Jessica. To have been aboard, I mean, there's Cicely Tyson right there on the red carpet. To have been instrumental in helping find Malachi Kirby, our new Kunta. To have been on the set and just see scenes that we shot 40 years ago being recreated, pretty incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
LeVar, an amazing experience that you've shared with so many. Enjoy tonight.
We love
Thanks
you,
so much.
LeVar.
Nice to see you. Thanks so much.
You look fantastic.
Thank you. Mwah.
Thank you, Sam.
I'll
so
take
much.
as many smooches from LeVar as I can get. Thanks. Have a good time.
All right, does this
tonight.
mean I can get a smooch from Nev Campbell?
Campbell, House of Cards.
My partner Judy Field just stole a fan for me.
Oh, that's a good man right there. Oh,
It's really good.
you look beautiful. I know. Can you believe how every Emmy's hot?
Oh my goodness, insane! And I heard last year was worse. So
yeah, a little bit.
Political year,
Yes.
great part in a very political show. Did that prepare you for this year?
for the politics of this year, I don't think anything could prepare you for what's going on in the real world right now. I mean, it's a little bit terrifying.
Well, but I mean, that's the crazy thing, because the world of Frank Underwood is completely crazy, somewhat grounded in reality, and then in essence to be surpassed.
What's going on right now? I actually read an article that said that what is going on in reality right now is like an episode of House of Cards that was shelved because it was too over the top, and then they decided to make
Right.
it.
They're like, you know what, this can happen.
Yes, exactly.
Is there an intensity, I would imagine, when you watch, Frank Underwood in his moment on screen and it is laser focused to watch Kevin Spacey do that? How is the vibe on House of Cards? Is there an intensity?
There's an intensity, absolutely, when they say action and cut. But after cut, he's an absolute goofball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he loves
But it must
to
be
joke
crazy
around.
when he kind of lasers
in. Oh my! I mean, he's so striking and
Right.
strong and powerful as an actor, and it's so fun to work with him and get in the room with him.
I tell you what, great work on the show. Enjoy tonight.
Yeah,
Thanks so much. Good to see you.
Ned.
Thank you.
Party of Five
Thank you.
reunion?
I just saw Lacey this morning, and I met her 17-year-old daughter.
No, what is that? It must feel crazy.
She is like my little sister. I was crying. It was beautiful, and she's got a beautiful little girl. I'm so happy for her.
Okay, thanks,
Nice to
Ned.
see you. Thank you so much. This is a conversation I've been looking forward to throughout the course of the afternoon. The People versus OJ, we've talked about it, the FX series.
Yeah.
And nobody has done the work of Courtney B. Vance. He's kissing Cicely Tyson as well he should. There he is.
Hi. Well, congratulations, Emmy nominee.
Nice to see you, the pride of Harvard. And I tell you what, I want you to repeat the story that I heard you tell on the track team, then decided to give theater a try. And then what happened?
Wow, my track coach was very upset. Frank Haggerty was very upset. But I just knew that if I could meet some more people, that potentially I could figure out what I wanted to do, because I didn't know what I wanted to do.
And then you're in a play, and then didn't a relative spot you?
My aunt came to the show, and she said, "Courtney, you're good at this. You could, this could be a career." That's the first time I thought about it. I hadn't thought about it before. So.
Do you think that out now?
Every day.
Yeah. So the fact that you played Johnny Cochran, someone we all are very familiar with, was there any trepidation for you to take on this role?
Complete fear.
Yeah, really.
Complete fear. Did not know how to go. But always, when you do a role like that, Tina Turner, Ray Charles, you don't know how to go in, because everybody knows you can't hide. You can't just do what you want to do. You have to represent. And so I said, I'm not going to watch any footage. I'm going to focus on Jeffrey Toobin's book and let the book lead me where I needed to go. And I'm looking for a kernel of truth, so that once we start shooting, because I knew once we started shooting, I wouldn't have time to, am I in the right, I'm saying this right, do I have the right inflection? They're moving too fast.
And you become too self-conscious, maybe.
That's exactly right. So I found my kernel of truth and jumped in.
I tell you what, you absolutely jumped in, and the thing that I think you accomplished so remarkably, and I think it's going to be awarded tonight, is it's not an impersonation. It's not like Rich Little doing Johnny Cochran. You embody him.
Wow. As an actor, that's all you can hope for. I mean, you don't know, though. I didn't know. I hope that it would be received well, but that's why I think actors are probably some of the most courageous people, some of our most courageous people, because we have to jump in not knowing. and be reviewed and received by people, and hopefully
Yeah.
they receive you in a wonderful way. Sometimes they don't. And that's the way it goes.
This was a particularly courageous project for all of you because, you know, we know the characters, we know the story, but the thing that I think must have been so extraordinary, you must have felt like you were there.
You know, they made us feel like that. With the wigs, and the courtroom, and all the reenactment. But within that, they let us have our freedom within there. They didn't constrain us. There was only a couple of moments where it had to be the same for the verdict. And when the verdict came down, I had to be on his shoulder, and everything had to be right.
That moment, we all know.
Enjoy tonight. Congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Wish you the best. Pleasure.
So many stars on the Emmy red carpet. Lauren Zarian, Jerry Seinfeld.
I know
Hi,
we've
Jerry.
been waiting. I know we've been waiting to show up for me with the biggest name, and it's Jerry Seinfeld at the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Camp. Now, Jerry.
Yes.
What's an Emmy red carpet without you styling a beautiful tux?
What do you think?
I'm thinking you did good. Old
Clean.
Hollywood glam at its finest.
Clean and simple. That's my code.
And you know what's great about it? You got the little scruff going on, that sexy scruff.
That's the I already got money look. Yeah.
Congratulations on the nomination.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We're very proud to be included. I'm the only person here tonight who is happy to be nominated and doesn't care what happens after that.
Okay, give me some other names, some other dream celebrity names that you want for the show.
I think Eddie Murphy might be interesting. I'm kind of wondering where he's at these days. Maybe Tom Hanks. Maybe Marty Short. Mike Tyson.
Well, and then I'm going to ask you one more favor. We have these fashion paddles. Would you give yourself a happy face or a, oh my God, I can't believe I'm wearing that? I'm going to let you decide. Jerry Seinfeld, do it. It's a fashion paddle. Happy face. And who's the designer, Jerry?
It's mine.
Oh, Jerry
Once
Seinfeld?
I buy it, it's mine.
So
I'm wearing me, okay?
So then I'm going to ask you to become my personal stylist, because then if I go shopping with you, you're going to buy it for me because you have oodles of money, and then it's mine.
That's right. And then when people ask you, who are you wearing? You tell them, get lost.
Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld collection.
Tell them Jerry Seinfeld.
I'm a huge fan.
Thanks very
Such
much.
a pleasure.
Keep up the tennis.
I will.
Yeah.
With
gives
the
you a
Regis.
Nice, healthy glow. I like your
Okay.
glow.
I will.
Take this ridiculous thing.
I will.
Never do that bit again.
Ever. Take care, sir. Thank you so much. Okay. That was the best. Sammy,
Very
Jessica,
good. I think
back to you.
you made a new friend there, Lawrence. And we have an absolute legend with us here. Cicely Dice, when you hear that phrase, absolute legend, you've heard it before.
It means you're old.
No. It means you've done wonderful work.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that.
What a great show House of Cards is, and what a great arc you had.
Isn't that wonderful? I mean, I am so blessed. I am so fortunate. I don't know what else to say about that. To be associated with a show like House of Cards, and then to How to Get Away with Murder, to be on the two top shows on television.
That's amazing.
I mean, what else could I ask for?
I mean,
Huh?
really,
else?
what a career.
Yes,
And when
yes.
you were a young girl, do you remember a moment where you said, I want to be an actress? That's what I
never
wanted.
wanted to be an actress. No, I think it's a fluke.
Oh, I think we're past the fluke stage.
No, because I never went to the theater or the movies as a child. We weren't permitted to do that. We spent most of our time in church. And I just happened to be walking down the street one day and someone tapped me on the shoulder and asked me whether or not I was a model and who I was associated with. And I said, I'm not a model and I'm not associated with anybody. Well, you should be, she said to me.
Oh,
and
wow.
she gave me the name
my
of a school. I went, I took the course, I graduated, and I started going out.
Wow.
Somebody said to me, you look like the character, an ingenue they want for a movie. And I said, I don't know anything about movies, so I'm sorry you have the wrong. Turned out that I got the job.
It all worked out.
It
Terrific.
did.
And here you are indeed. It's so nice to see you. We're going to take a quick break. We're live from the Emmys. We're back here with more. Hard to imagine back here with anybody bigger. In just a minute.
An Emmy Rewind, remembering the do's and the don't do's.
those twists. It just made her look messy.
Considered a cut above, celebrity stylist has Lady Guzman whispers some stars simply play it safe.
I want her to try more.
Though at Bouquet Salon in Pasadena,
You can never go wrong with Hollywood glamour.
the main maven shows how blah blonde can curl into Hollywood glam.
And then you pair that with some red lips and the gold eye and the lash, and you're ready for the Emmys.
You're going to die tomorrow, Lord Bolton.
Now, this crimped and crown look may not rule the red carpet, but Go-To Glam Squads credit Game of Thrones for bringing braids back.
Do we have any more hair?
And while fans fantasize about Cookie's over-the-top couture coiffes,
I love the show called Transparent.
the reality, TV shows can also empower social change. So cheers to Emmy 2016. Do you see your next due?
And doesn't it make perfect sense, as we're live from the Emmy, Sam Rubin and Jessica Holmes, that we do a package about hair, and Michael Kelly joins us.
Some of the best. Some of the finest hair on the red carpet, without a doubt.
By the way, you just got goosed as you were sitting here by Kristen Bell.
How cool do I feel?
Kristen, maybe Kristen can explain. We're going to ask her about this. The show is doing so well.
Yeah.
You tell me, it must be thrilling to do this.
It's so exciting, man. And then just to be here is such an incredible honor. You know, I'm beside myself every time I come here.
Your gooser is walking up the stairs.
Great, Kristen, we're not telling tales. Let's go.
I just wanted to be this close.
But why did you want to grab his behind? And once you did,
Because he's exceptional, and we watch your show. My husband and I just drool over you. You're so good.
I love it, man.
Can you guys just smell this talent? It's just see.
She smells good too.
Guys,
this is a moment.
It's not talent though. It's not.
I love you.
Sorry,
kidding
I
me?
crashed your interview.
No,
not at all.
Please,
how were the once you squeezed him? How were the glutes?
Very, very tight. You have very tight glutes.
Do you do a lot of squats on that set?
I do squats. I do. My wife's a personal trainer, so she helps.
See?
She helps with that.
She's doing a great job. What's her name?
Karen.
Karen.
Shout out to Karen. Yes.
I did well. I did well.
She's a stunner.
I know. I know.
All right.
I'll give you your
Thank
time.
you so much, Michael.
Thank you.
So nice. Congratulations, Michael.
All right, so forget all the Emmy stuff. Let's endorse Michael Kelly's wife as a personal trainer. Look at that.
Well, she's got the skills to pay the bills because we see the product.
Yes.
And it's taut as can be.
It is.
Yeah.
You look stunning, by the way. This is a ball gown.
Yeah. It's a bit of a booby trap. Excuse me? Well, because people step on it and then I yank it and then people trip like dominoes.
Yeah, so down the red carpet they fall.
If you see a gigantic version of dominoes happening, you'll know whose fault it is.
We loved House of Lies. Good place
Yeah.
on the way. We've seen the billboards everywhere. Is that exciting or a nervous time? Because, but we don't know because nobody's seen it.
Not nervous at all. Hitching my wagon to Mike Schur is very smart. He's unbelievably talented as a show creator, and I loved Parks and Rec and Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I think he's one of the smartest guys out there, if not the smartest. So I'm just excited for people to see what we've created.
Walks away with.
Well, on that billboard, Ted Danson, I believe, right?
He's a national treasure.
Amazing.
Yep. Yeah,
Fun
I've
project.
been friends with Ted for about 6 or 7 years, and we've actually been trying to work together again, and this fell into our laps, so it was perfect.
Quickly, Kristen, who walks away with an Emmy tonight?
Oh gosh, they don't tell me that. There's like
Just
rules
predict
in
and
here.
guess.
Oh, I don't know. I could never. There's too many talented people here.
But we know
But
you
my-
love House of Cards.
Right.
We know you and Dax love House of Cards.
Enjoy tonight. Nice to see you.
Thanks,
Thanks so
Kristen.
much.
Great
Thank
to
you.
see you.
All right, you know what? We trade one beauty for another. Here comes Heidi Klum, and I'm gonna
We bow
ask.
down to Heidi.
I'm going to ask
Klum.
Heidi if this is true. Heidi, you saw me from way over there, and you looked right at me.
Hi.
I
How
felt
are
your,
you? Good,
how are
I
you?
felt your gaze.
But you
Nina
were busy.
and Zach is back.
We're back.
Here's Zach Presley. Well, the whole project.
I did look
Heidi
at
saw me, Jessica, and she looked right at me, and we.
Are we
had-
talking about the moment that
No.
she fed you?
Not when she fed me. But this is a moment today.
The Kismic
We
moment.
had our moment. I was over there, you guys were standing over here, and you were busy interviewing someone. You looked right past them, right to me.
Locked eyes, right?
Very intense.
Yeah,
The
Heidi.
romantic moment.
Hey, and when Heidi Klum locks eyes, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Can't win tries.
There is
That's
a
what she
moment.
wants.
There is a moment
Not
on
always.
our morning show that Heidi, you fed Sam a bagel, and you did it in such a seductive way that he literally talks
We
about
run
it
that tape
every
literally
week.
every day. People are like, "What do you want for breakfast?" I want to see that tape of Heidi Klum. I tell you what, we talked.
I can give you.
some M&Ms.
Oh my God.
Feed Sam and
Please.
M&M.
Here we go. Stand by.
And
back.
Mouth not in your hands.
Me too. I might need another.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
yes, we need another one.
Thank you. I know.
Nina and Zach, what do we think of this moment? It's TV magic.
Wow.
Incredible.
No, really good.
I'm here with the two greatest ladies to do TV with in the world. This has been a dream come true.
And if it works out tonight, if they say Project Runway,
Yeah.
Oh my God. She might take her clothes off.
Yeah, I might do a backflip. I might sing. And she'll be the composed one, really elegant standing there.
I mean, I didn't prepare anything. I don't have a speech prepared. I hope you guys have anything because
I don't. Last night I had songs in my head.
I don't know. A dance number, a dancing
had
song.
it.
Okay.
You've seen it on our Instagram.
Here's the hardest phrase they're saying. You now have to say goodbye to Heidi.
We mustn't.
It's impossible, but we must. Enjoy tonight, you guys.
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you
Nina,
for having
Zach,
me back
thank
again.
you. Pleasure.
Good to see
Heidi,
you. Thanks so
thank
much.
you.
Thank
Mwah.
you. Wow. But it's true. I noticed it.
You
I knew
locked
it happened,
eyes.
and then it really
I can't
happened.
believe
So
you
that was-
didn't tell me. You
I
hid
meant to.
this.
It was really intense. Andre Brower is here from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brower.
There he is.
Hello.
Golden age of television.
Good to see
Big
you.
shot Emmy nominee as well. You should be.
Okay. I've been here a couple of times.
You have been here a couple of times.
Yeah.
That make it easier or not?
It's not. It's never easy. You know. I mean, it's 3 hours of terror and waiting to see what happens. But I'm looking forward to it once again this year. I'm happy to clap for the winner. You know, and I get an opportunity to meet people I really admire.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know, rooting is the right word, but we're all fans here.
Okay.
Who are you excited to meet?
Let me see. I just met Malcolm Jamal Warner, and they're up for OJ, for the People versus OJ. Kerry Washington, and let me see who else I've met. I caught a glimpse of Kirsten Dunst, who I like a lot. I just saw her in Midnight Special, of course. That's one of my favorite films. So what can I say? I mean,
You're
I'm
making
pretty
the
excited
rounds.
to be
Yeah,
here.
good. A little. Do they give you guys a little taste of champagne, a little something as you walk into the?
You have a bottle of water if you'd like.
That's
If you're
about it?
overheating,
That's
you can
it?
have some water. Yeah.
All right.
And
We'll have to
enjoy
wait till
tonight. Good luck
after
to
the
you.
show.
Good to see you.
Thanks
Thanks so much.
Pleasure.
Thank you. Andre Brower, there are more stars here as we continue. We're live from the Emmys.
Ready to go shopping? Let's go. Okay, well, if you get stressed out, this car has amazing aromatherapy right in the glove compartment.
First up, the gowns.
Good morning. Welcome to the Ritz Carlton.
Let me twirl on in. I always wanted to do this.
This might be my favorite, Jeff.
Not a lot of people choose mint.
It's so beautiful.
Dreading dresses would take forever. Sam sped out. And I sent stylist Anya Sar shopping solo so we could be surprised by her final couture choices.
That was easy. Oh, all my precious stuff in this precious car. There's so much space to hang.
Bringing on the bling, Lena Friedman of Alan Friedman Jewelry.
The queen of diamonds and jewels. You see every celebrity. Look at all these celebrities you've dressed. What's the hottest color stone right now?
Yellow diamonds are huge. I can't tell you how crazy they're flying out the door.
Here's the thing about Jess. When she's on the carpet with the microphone holding it, interviewing every single celebrity and Emmy nominee.
I think you need a very important ring. It's 28 carats, a beautiful blue tourmaline.
Finally, at the Four Seasons Hotel Los Angeles, the inventor of Dermaflash revealing red carpet skin secrets.
Whose celebrity skin do you love?
J-Lo, her skin icon of all time, right? This is your secret weapon.
This feels like a massage on my face.
Our cleanser actually defats the skin, gets it ready for the treatment, and then you use your device, and then there's a lovely soothing balm afterward. What we're doing is a superior level of exfoliation. It's amazing.
It feels like a baby skin.
And that's the amazing part about Dermaflash. Very affordable, and it's very user-friendly. When you feel beautiful, you put this different essence out to the world.
Now we all can be red carpet ready. Glam time.
Speaking of hot, Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Malcolm Jamal
We've talked about this, talked to several of your colleagues, People versus O.J. Simpson. Really fantastic. Did you feel like you were there?
I felt like it had that kind of, when we were shooting the Bronco scene, it had that kind of stress, yeah.
Cuba Gooding Jr. was saying that it really was a lot for him to play OJ. He got to a point where it was almost, he said he needed to go to a priest and pray because it really weighed on him, you know? Is that what happens when you play such an intense character?
I think when you have to be in that life and in that world for so long. Like when we shot the Bronco chase, it was literally all weekend. We shut the 710 freeway down, so there was a lot of intense emotion just in that Bronco for 2 days. So I can see being in the trial, doing those scenes for the course of 10 episodes. I could see that really weighing on him.
I think it's very likely we're going to see you on that stage tonight. Congratulations to you. Good to see you.
Thank you, Malcolm.
So much,
Huge fan my whole life.
Thank you.
I love you.
Thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Malcolm. Great to see you.
All right, Liev Schreiber is here. He's not alone. He's brought a young fan. Here he comes.
Hello,
there he is.
come on up.
All right, can I tell you what your dad's colleagues told me about him? They said it's so interesting on Ray Donovan, he plays such a quiet character when in real life you're the chatterbox of all time.
They didn't say
that.
Yeah,
I swear to God,
they
they
busted you.
Chatterbox.
Dash talked about that.
Did he really?
Yes, he did.
He said I was a chatterbox.
Not in a negative way, but that you have a lot.
He should say that because, I do enjoy talking a little bit. And I think it runs in the family. Sash, do you want to say hello to your friends?
Hi, Sash.
Okay. Hi, Davis and Maddox.
Hi,
Davis and Maddox. Get
Are they, I'm going to guess, 4th or 5th grade with you? 4th grade. All right, very good. Well, hi, Davis and Maddox in 4th grade. The show is great.
Thank you.
It's been great the whole time. You must be pleased and proud to be a nominee tonight.
I'm very, very pleased, and I'm super, super proud of this guy, and I'm very grateful he came with me.
What about when he gets a little older and says, Dad, I want to do what you're doing. I want to be an actor.
And
Mom, too.
When he gets a little older, he can make that decision,
I'm already saying that.
You're already saying what?
I want to be an actor.
But on your dad's show, and you may or may not, I don't know if your dad lets you see it, he probably shouldn't, the kids give you such a rough time.
It's true. It's true. Not so at home.
Okay,
not so.
You don't give Dad a hard time.
No.
No, you're a good boy. Yeah.
Liev, you've had such great success on the big screen. We talk about this thing now that there is no demarcation between television and movies. Was it a big decision to make a television series?
Yeah, I think it was a big decision. It's a big commitment because if the show is successful, and our show's been relatively successful, it's a huge commitment of your time and your energy, and it's for us it's 6 months of the year. So, yeah, but I've lucked into a really wonderful group of people. And probably as long as they want to continue, we'll have the show.
Terrific. Enjoy tonight. Good to see you. Thanks so much.
Nice
Thanks to everybody
meet
who
you.
joined us from across the country. Sam and Jessica on the Emmy red carpet. We had such a good time.
It's been fun. Hope
We'll
you
see you
had
at the
a good
Emmys.
time, too.